I'm nervous. I feel like I'm being interviewed.
Kind of are.
Yeah, true. I have a bachelor's degree in exercise science, and then I have my NASM certification. And then I'm also studying for my certified strength and conditioning specialist through NSCA. CSCS is a certified strength and conditioning specialist, so it's like the gold standard of coaching certifications, and it's different because it places a huge focus on programming. I remember how I felt when I first started, and there's so much, not just misinformation, but there's so many different ways to achieve a goal in fitness that it can be overwhelming if you're a beginner, because it's not necessarily that some of it is wrong. There's just so much that it's hard to decipher what's important and what's not to focus on. So when I first started getting into fitness, I became really passionate about truly understanding it for myself so that I could reach my own goals. And that kind of transitioned into me sharing my knowledge with others. So as the years have gone on, I really value education for myself, and I respect others who value their own education. So it's something that is just really important to me to always continue, and I just love learning. So whether it's about fitness or not. So I love that Sesh encourages weightlifting and like pushing yourself in the gym and incorporating balance. And I wanted to really put a focus on compound movements, lifts like squat, bench press, and deadlift, because those are the foundational movements of any training program. And I think that all women should focus on gaining strength in those movements. Your body does not work like a calculator, it works like a furnace. It's like you're throwing more energy into the furnace, you're throwing more wood on the fire, so to speak. So when you're not eating enough, your body wants to adapt to what you're fueling it. It's at the end of the day, muscle is more expensive metabolically than fat. So your body wants to hold on to the fat and get rid of the muscle, or your body wants to survive at the end of the day. So if your body can't trust that you're fueling it when you're expending all this energy, your body's going to adapt to that, and your metabolism won't be as efficient as it should be. And it's going to be a lot more difficult to reach your goals. So lifting in lower rep ranges is going to feel different than lifting in higher rep ranges. So for example, if you're doing leg press for a rep range of 12 to 15, your heart rate's getting up, blood is rushing to your muscles, you're starting to feel the burn and the pump. But if you're doing a leg press rep range in 4 to 6, you're not necessarily going to feel the burn or like a pump feeling that a lot of people associate with having a really good workout. You may not even sweat as much, but your reps are going to be slower. And that's what you want. You want the reps to be really slow. If you're doing a rep range of 4 to 6, you're not going to use the same weight as you would if you were doing a rep range of 12 to 15. Like, you're probably going to be pushing heavier weight than you may have ever lifted before. And that's what you want to do safely, of course. But it's going to feel different than if you were to train in a 12 to 15 rep range. Yeah. When I see the transition of I need to restrict, I need to over exercise, I need to basically wreck myself in order to find happiness. When I see the transition from that mindset to, oh, I can fuel myself and this is something that I get to do, this is something that makes me feel good and is making me feel like my best self, like seeing that in someone else is like everything to me, because I know what it feels like. And I really believe that's what people are striving for, not necessarily like the outward look of what fitness makes you look like. People, I believe, really want to feel that from the inside out, and it is reflecting outwards when they make that mindset shift. The mindset shit, the mindset. The mindset shit. The mindset shit.